Hello, my name is Joshua Mugabe. I welcome you to Swimming in Fish. The thick arrows show the movement of the body. The thick arrows shows the movement of the body. So the thick arrows that we are talking about are these ones here. Those ones, they show the movement of the body. And this part of the body, this one is the tail. So this one is moving in this direction, and this tail here, it is moving in this direction. The thin arrows show the reaction of water. The thin arrows, they show the reaction of water. We have these ones here. They are showing us the reaction of water. Those small arrows, for them, they show us the reaction of water. Fish swim by contracting the muscle down each side of the body in turn. They contract the muscles down each side of the body in turn. Let us look at it. Here. There is a muscle this side, and there is another muscle this side. So when you look at them, here it is showing that the red muscle is contracting and the black muscle is relaxing. Whereas if you continue this side, here and then here, you will see now at this point here, you will see that now the black muscle is contracting and the red muscle is relaxing. That's what we are saying, that the muscles contract down on each side in turn. When one is contracting, for example here, if this one, the red is contracting, the black is relaxing. If you come here, the black is contracting and the red is relaxing. So they are doing it in turns. The muscles pull on the vertebral column and produce a wave-like undulation which travel down the length of the fish, pushing sideways and backwards against the water. So because of this contraction, as we are seeing, it is going to move the tail to move in that direction. And then this one here is moving the tail in that direction, sideways and backwards against the water. It is pushing against the water. So the body of the fish is moving in this direction, but the water now is moving in that direction, in the opposite direction. So it is providing a push against the water. The sideways components cancel each other. They cancel each other. But the resistance of the water to the backwards component cause the fish to move forward. So these two forces, the components, they are going to cancel each other. This force here moving in that direction and this force here, they are going to cancel each other. But again, there is the resistance of water. As this one is moving in this direction, there is this resistance which is created by the water. The water is going to provide that resistance. And as the tail is moving in this direction, the water is going to provide that resistance. So that resistance which is provided by the water is the one that is going to cause the fish to move in that direction. It will cause the fish to move in the front direction. The fins help to maintain the stability of the fish. The fins help to maintain the stability of the fish. The dorsal and ventral fins, these ones, they reduce the tendency to roll and yaw. They also assist in turning movement. So we have the dorsal fin. This is a dorsal fin. They will prevent the fish from rolling. That one is rolling. If the fish goes this side or it moves away and goes that direction, that one is rolling. So the dorsal fin here is going to provide resistance on either side. Water this side will provide a resistance on that side, and the water this side will provide a resistance on that side. So that fin in the middle is going to provide the stability so that it stays in one position. It does not go on the side. That is rolling. Now there is this one whereby it is moving side to side instead of moving in one direction going ahead. That one is called as yawing. So it is still this dorsal fin. The dorsal fin here on top, it is the one which is going to prevent the fish from yawing because of the resistance is going to receive from water in this direction. From this direction, that resistance of water will apply on the dorsal fin, and this one here will apply on the dorsal fin. So it will help the fish to stay in one direction, going only in the front direction. The pectoral and pelvic fin, these acts as hydroplanes and control the pitch. Tail fin contributes to the forward thrust. Pitching. Now we have the pectoral and the pelvic fin. Here we have the pelvic fin. This one is the pelvic fin, and the pectoral fin is somewhere here. Those two, the pectoral and the pelvic fin, they act as steering fins. They help the fish to move in the forward direction. And we have also the pelvic fin plus the pectoral fin. They are going to prevent the fish from pitching. Pitching is moving up and down. That is pitching. The head moving up and down. So what is going to prevent the pitching is going to be the pectoral and the pelvic fin. So those ones are going to allow the fish to move in one direction as it is moving in this direction. But if there is pitching, it will be as if the fish is moving in that direction or it is moving in that direction. So the pectoral and the pelvic will control the pitching. And then we have the tail fin. The tail fin, this one behind, is also going to provide a thrust which is going to push the fish to go in front. Fish, other than those in the shark family, have an air bladder just below the vertebral column. This increases the buoyancy of the fish and prevents it from sinking when it stops swimming. The pressure in the air bladder can be adjusted for the change in depth. So we have the air bladder. The air bladder is a sac which fills air, and then it also can be emptied of the air. So when the fish wants to sink, to go down, it empties the air bladder. But if the fish wants to move up, it will fill the air bladder with air so that it becomes lighter and then it can move up. If it fills the air bladder with air, it will move up. But if it removes the air from the air bladder, then the fish will sink because it is becoming heavier. Hello, my friends. Thank you very much for participating in Swimming in Fish. Please do like, share, and subscribe.